Hello, chat. Smile. That, and then I should advertise to my own Discord. More Pokemon today. Alright. Alright. That's on the right category. Let me fix that. Pokemon trading card game live. Let me double check that YouTube isn't being all funky and weird like it always does. I'm not doxing my YouTube account. No. How well did my live do? 8? That's not bad. And it's on the right one. Okay, perfect. We're just hopping right in. Error? What error? It was working just a second ago. Okay. 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 Well, it's telling me my streams are down, but I can see that they aren't. So let's just get right into it. I'm gonna start recording here. This is my more, actually, I'll keep recording here, but is there anything else I want to change about my list here? Yes, this is not the list I'm running. Edit deck. Okay. Trainers. 4 professors, 1 Turos, 1 Nest, 2 counter, 2 Jacq, 4 Luminous, 2 boss, 1 Turos, 1 rescue board. I just straight up cut all the Arvens for my build, that's right. And in place, I went 3rd Jacq. And what else would be good? I kind of want 3rd boss, but let me go. I need to see what I actually did because I don't remember. That's not it. Is that it? No. Okay, well, limitless. Oh yeah, the plebs and alert box can be turned on. Okay. Where? That's right. Open this up. Go to limitless. I can stop recording. Where's tools? Deck builder, my decks, new deck. Okay. So what was my counts here? I got 4 Buddy-Buddy, 2 Counter Catcher, 1 Nest, 1 Night Stretcher. Do I agree with that? I do not agree with 1 Night Stretcher. Do I agree with that? I do not agree with 1 Night Stretcher. This deck has no recovery outside of that, so 2 Night Stretcher. So then it is just gonna be. Oh. What else was I running extra? Do I not have the 4 Luminous? I do. 2, 2, 1. Oh yeah, rare candies. I'll run 1 rare candy. It is a useful tool to have, but it's often just a dead card. I just want to experiment with rare candy some more. Okay, now we can go. Perfect. Why do I have dropped frames? Probably because I'm like opening up frickin' Firefox and stuff like that. It looks like it's stable now, so we're chilling. But I'm not gonna open up all the shenanigans anymore. Okay, so I've determined, I'll start recording. I've determined that this is probably a going first deck, just because of how much search power you actually have with the deck. Um, you're almost never actually whiffing, at the very least, turn 1, find the Dreepies. You can, but it's not the end of the world even when that happens. Should I move myself up just a bit? Okay. Because here we go Buddy-Buddy, Dreepy. Do I want to grab Budew? What do I want to grab? We're definitely going to attach here. I'm not going to get item locked here. So then we go Nest Ball. Let's grab a Zubat. And then next turn Ultra Ball for shenanigans. Hawlucha's usually not that great in this matchup. Neither is Zubat now that I think about it, but Zubat can give you outs to one-shotting Mewtwo, which is actually pretty important here. Without the ability to like one-shot Mewtwo, or God forbid this Mew, it can be a little annoying. Ultimately, how I navigate this is I try to simply knock out all of their stuff. Okay. I run enough bosses orders. I just want to retain... I'm not using bosses for a while. Let's grab you. Go evolution. And hope to hit like Iono or something. Jacq is also just as nice. That lets me get another Drakloak. Do I go double Drakloak? I want to get a Golbat set up. And then this will be 8 cards next turn, assuming no damage is done to my bench, which is very difficult for them to do. Shaymin's useless. Let's grab Ultra Ball. Go Golbat. And then simply we'll move 20 damage onto Mewtwo, just to set it up for the Crobat KO, and then end turn. And this is why we run Neo Upper. See, this deck gets better in next format, which is like the large reason why I've even spent any time dedicated to it, just because with next format comes more consistency on finding your energy attachments with the what's her name? I actually don't know the name of the card, but like you know what I'm talking about if you've seen anything about the next format. They have one card in hand. This is pretty good. I'll push up Drakloak. It's unlikely that they get like a Giga KO turn here. Let's start with a Recon Directive. Okay. Well, let's go Dragapult. That is certainly the more important of the two right now. Go Recon Directive. Buddy-Buddy. Do I just re-grab Dreepy? I think I re-grab Dreepy. I just want like a lot of draw power going into the mid game of this. And then I can grab Crobat here. Get rid of Buddy-Buddy Night Stretcher. Grab Crobat. Or Fez is honestly probably better here. Gives me a liability, but do I prefer to have the liability or the guaranteed energy? I'm going to be drawing 7. Like, this is not necessarily guaranteed energy. And I want to avoid having to bench Fezandipiti if I can. We'll be in just a fine spot after this, so let's just do this. Go here. set up Mewtwo and you, and then Professor's Research. Okay, we did find the energy. Go here. I'll set up another Zubat because it's likely to be damage spread by this Mimikyu if they have it. And if they don't, then that's fine. So this is gonna do nothing to the benched Pokemon, but they don't have anything for me to be worried about yet. So yeah. Goodbye, damage. It was nice knowing you. Okay. But that gets rid of their one of their Taruntulas. That gives me a counter catcher as well if they find a knockout here. It would be wild if they're somehow running Lily's Clefairy. It wouldn't necessarily surprise me. It would just be interesting. Okay, so they had Team Rocket's Archer last card in hand, and we got Professor's Research, so it doesn't even matter. This is going to be a gemstone mimicry angle, most likely, unless they whiffed, which is always a possibility here. And the fact that they haven't just insta-attached gives me hope, let's say. Yeah, that's a whiff. Okay, amazing. So get the Spidops. They probably, do they, so it would have to be exactly E-Switch plus energy in hand in order to get this Mimikyu set up. Oh, they do have it. Okay. Fine by me. Do they take the bait on this Zubat? They do. They set up Drakloak, interestingly. So now it's only basic, right? Yeah. Let's start here. Grab this. Go. I think I want to attach to Crobat, unironically. What does that do for me? So you're in one-shot range. I need... Now I have to go Drakloak. It turns off my Crobat's ability to do anything for the rest of the game, but I think that's fine. Go here. I should almost be running another Rocket's Energy, or running a Rocket's Energy. It was something I considered, but it never felt amazing. Anyways, they have 2 cards left in hand. What's the chances that they high roll here, you know? And then we can set up this Spidops for a 2-turn KO. And then all they can really do is move 80 damage from one of their Pokemon onto mine, giving me another KO. That's the Spidops push up. So then it's just gonna be Boss Wobbuffet win? Question mark? Oh, they do run Fez. Okay. Interesting. Fez isn't protected by Archer here. Yeah, so I can go knock out Wobbuffet, knock out Spidops, put one onto Fez, find last boss's order. Or see what else from there. Okay, so this is fine. So now we go here. Go Drakloak. Attach. Let's see if I can find Counter Catcher off of Drakloak here. Did not find it. Grab Buddy-Buddy just to burn it. Burn Buddy-Buddy. Done. What's better here? Boss's Wobbuffet or Boss Articuno? I can go Boss Articuno, knock out Spidops, set up Fez for KO with Boss. I think I prefer that. Um, could also just boss up Fez because it's only from Rocket's Pokemon. So yeah, let's go boss up Fez and then go 200 knockout. Don't leave any other damage in play. Yeah. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Fez is turned on here, but they really don't want to. I could have benched Rescue Board to Crobat. I think that's like maybe my last little efficiency here that I could have done this turn. If I had done that, you're weak to lightning. Thank you. It's gonna be Cat. Prime Catcher. Interesting. So are they just looking for... Yeah, Team Rocket's Archer. Yeah, if I attached Rescue Board to Crobat, I would just be winning here. Now I have to Recon Directive. Whoopsies. And if I lose because of that, we cry. I have Recon Directive. There's still a lot of energies left in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So it's not unlikely. It's just unfortunate that I could have gotten there, but I forgot to. Um, are they gonna be attacking with Mewtwo here? Ariana, they used what? Archer already. Okay. All right. So any energy? Any energy. Iono can maybe get me there. Energy, please. There we go. Easy. Okay. We got there. All right, this is feeling pretty good. I think like the one suspicious card inclusion I still have where I'm like, do I really want that still is this Rare Candy. Also, how close am I to the end? And it ends in 3 weeks, so doesn't matter. That's funny. Pack opening. I should just collect all, but there's a part of me that still yearns to open packs, and I never buy packs in person, so nice. Full art Arboliva. Mewtwo, Macargo, Petrol, Regirock, Garchomp. Nice. So many tickets. Okay. So yeah, let me... So I either cut Rare Candy for Team Rocket's energy or like a single Dark Energy. I almost don't mind the single Dark Energy, but if I do that, I can also consider going back to like Crispin, because then that helps Munkidori get set up and Crobat if I ever have a Luminous in hand. Hello, Weggle. I'm not sure. I don't like this Rare Candy. It just keeps feeling bad, but we'll try in a watchable time for me. You're welcome. I try my best. I've been good. Let's go next game. Is there anything I want to change? Maybe second Budew is worth considering. I think I only need the one. Like, the amount of times I'm actually attacking with Budew is really low, especially without a way of really retreating it. You started Little Alchemist again? Why? That game brings nothing but grief. Um, hmm. What else could I change around here? Do I need 3 Zubat? It's felt good, but I've only ever really needed 1 Crobat, and even last game, Crobat wasn't that necessary. Okay, let's try this again. I can probably go him or ha with the cards constantly. Yes, question mark? What are you question marking for? Why am I still dropping frames? I didn't drop that many more, but drop them somewhere. The use of more bats or zombats? Close enough. Lamau? I know someone else who plays PvZ Heroes now. I didn't realize that game was still alive, I'm not gonna lie. It's like one of those things where it's like, oh, people still play that. I guess it's like not actually that bad of a game. I just never liked the whatchamacallit, asymmetrical balancing. Like the fact that, but that's always going to be like the case for card games, but typically speaking, isn't there I was about to say, isn't there like usually either zombies or plants are better? I think that might have been true for a bit at one point, but I don't think so anymore. Okay, am I going first or second? Second. Um, am I really about to bench Fez here? Let's play Fez. It doesn't feel great, but I'm not quite sure what else I should do. But they buffed plants too much. Yeah. Like, that was like always my problem with the game is that I'm like, well, this doesn't feel great. Wow, they played Artisan? What the heck? This is gonna be the and saying alive is kind of flattering. It's technically true. Like it gets like usually my metric for judging how alive a game is both based off of Lil Alchemist, but also how many views on YouTube it gets weekly, right? And I think like it's in the millions of views, if I'm not mistaken. It's not doing bad. Okay, so wow, double Dreepy prize. What the heck? Okay, do I run any stadium bumps? I do not. Okay, so if my opponent ever plays, I guess I have Munkidori as a way out. I don't know. I gotta say, I'm not exactly in tune with the Plants versus Zombies Heroes card game, whatever the heck it's called, scene. I know of it. I've not paid attention to it. Bam, bam. All right, that wasn't a bad turn. Jacq for next turn is also very nice. And turn here. Could grab. Oh, and then I have another Drakloak off of that. Okay, end turn here. Same with basically anything you do on stream, lol. What is I don't see chat is like delayed enough that I'm never quite sure what you're referring to, but yes. Where it's sort of like yeah. Oh, the curse of chat delay. Alright, here comes the Dunsparsing. You don't know about Pokemon CCG that much? Yes. That's like the case with a lot of people. That's actually a pretty common sentiment with the Pokemon TCG. Okay, yeah. There goes my Dreepy. That's not great. But it's not bad either. Maybe I should have benched Budew there in case this happened, but it's fine. I almost want to just cut Budew from the deck at this point. Like, I'm almost never using it. Let's start with flip the script, see what I get. Rare Candy's interesting here. You are European, right? No. Nice guess. Bam. 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 North American, yes. Budew, Shaymin goes away. Grab a Drakloak. Bam. Let's go Jacq it up. Team Rockets, Drakloak for next turn. Evolve Drakloak or Golbat. Deal 20 damage to you, because I know that damage is gonna stick. And then Counter Catcher is interesting here. I don't have any draw power for next turn. I think I take the professor's research and try to shuffle my deck before I draw. We'll attach Luminous Energy. We're gonna go Artisan for another Zubat and make sure I still have my way of switching out the active. I do not. Okay. I heard of the war that everyone might be joining, but no. Yes, I have heard about it. Let's see here. Anything else I need to do this turn? No, it's just end turn. If they have another boss kill Drakloak, that's a little devastating, but I actually just push up Dreepy at that point to try and find my Neo Upper Energy. If I find Neo, okay, yeah, they just always have it, huh? It's fine. They're still being very slow here in terms of development. The problem is I know what this deck runs, and I don't run the counter for it. So I might just be screwed. I yeah, I can't show that on YouTube, Wiggle. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop there, bud. If I talk political, my YouTube comments just have a random chance to go nuclear, and I wish to avoid that if at all possible. Okay, get rid of Munkidori. We're gonna Iono this turn. You're good. Grab Dragapult. Go Rare Candy Dreepy into Dragapult. I think I just Ultra Ball away. It's gonna be what? 1, 2. So it's 140. I can deal 60 this turn, so that doesn't actually help. Unless I get another Golbat, in which case it helps a lot. Do I still have a Night Stretcher? I do. Let's get rid of Hawlucha here and just high roll, you know? Do this. Go here. Go 20, 30, 50. It's not enough. So we'll just go bam, bam, bam. See ya. Bam bam. Okay, that is bad. Do I draw into... Oh, thank God. Alright. Never punished. Grab this. And then just kill one of you, I guess. Go 200. 4, 5, 1. Beautiful. My counter catcher is now turned off, which might be a mistake, but it's fine. We unprized one of my Dreepies. I might have to get through this with like Drakloaks at this point. I'm just hoping they don't have a way of, or that they don't find their stadium in time. That's like my only win condition here. As soon as they find a stadium, it's over. What is my opponent pondering? Ban Rotom. Okay. So they don't have an out here then. They get like the Dunsparce chain that can be annoying, but I will be impressed. So what am I doing here? I guess next turn it's just simply going to be boss up, Roaring Moon, evolve Golbat, and then chill? Yeah. Okay, yep. That is what's going to happen. We can bench Dreepy now. Boss's order up, Roaring Moon. Burn all of these buddies. Then go Phantom Dive, Knockout. 5, and then once again, we'll drop 1 damage on this Dunsparce, because then that's gonna be... Golbat doesn't get me there again. That's fine. We unprized second boss and a rescue board. That's actually pretty relevant here. I think my opponent has like Rage Quit though. Just based off the fact that they haven't really taken any actions so far. And come on. Am I winning? There we go. Alrighty, next one, I won't forget to hit the record button. I do need to hit higher ladder, however. Alright, next game. We're now actually climbing ladder slightly. The deck has been performing, but decks yet, so we'll see how it does when that happens. Once again, we're gonna go first just because there's not really like a ton this deck wants to do going second. like here, this is actually like an amazing going first hand. We can get rid of this Dragapult in hand and probably Professor Turo's unless we're facing a deck in which they really enjoy active locking. So Pidgeot, anything with Wellspring Mask, so that's Eevee Box, Terra Box, oh, Armor Rouge Box. Armor Rouge Box is such a sick deck. Watching the Japan National Championship so far has been interesting. Okay, that's double Dragapult in hand. Just gonna Ultra Ball away Dragapult and with Klefki in the active, I don't think I'll need Turos. But Turos could be useful for a late game play, it's fine. End turn. No point attacking with Budew because we're first. Now to see what opponent is playing. Oh, is this interesting. Goldengo Dragapult, of course, but why Klefki? I guess Klefki is just sort of like your attempted out at the Raging Bolt matchup, which is probably like the worst matchup for your deck. Okay. So let's go Jacq, grab double Drakloak, evolve Drakloak, go Recon Directive. Okay, well, I'm gonna grab Professor's Research for next turn, I guess. And Itchy Pollen pass. If I can high roll and find, I need like more energy attachments though. Like I'm way too vulnerable right now. If I just go in with Dragapult, I can be pretty screwed right now. The problem is that I don't necessarily want to Iono here since my opponent is dead drawing right now. Like, dead drawing. Oh my gosh. So, like, giving them Iono here. Okay. Let's see what we get off this Recon Directive first. I can play the Zubat. But, like, is it just Professor's Research here? I think it unironically is just Professor's Research here. It's very difficult for them to find a way into evolving. We'll Ultra Ball away Ultra Ball, and that grab Dreepy. Go here. Itchy Pollen. Alright, now we're set up. Now it's gonna be like attach fire, boss's orders after recon directive, see if we can knock out Gimme Ghoul, Gimme Ghoul. If yes, we're in just a really good spot. If no, well, it's fine. Here's where Budew's really good, but I haven't been setting up Budew consistently, especially without Arven in the deck. Like, there's not that many outs in order to retreat into Budew. It's only really good going second as well. Going first, it just feels like we have more influential plays that we are attempting for. Alright, go Drakloak. I can Ultra Ball here. It would have to be Ultra Ball away. That doesn't feel great, I won't lie. I think it's just gonna be grab Buddy-Buddy, but also, know what? It's fine actually. Do this. My opponent, because of how hard they're bricked up right now, we can actually afford to get rid of Neo Upper Energy for Golbat to go Golbat, damage, boss's orders, retreat, and my opponent is now in a very bad spot. I just spread 10 here, and we're chilling. They can't, like, Iono me to a smaller hand. Hawlucha is a big thing to get off the prizes here as well. That just lets me chain KO these gimme ghouls. Props to opponent for sticking it out, however. Oh my gosh. This is a devastating turn I pulled off. Oh, that's not what you want to see. They can maybe try and active lock something for a turn, but if I'm able to find energy attachment plus retreat, that doesn't feel great. But it might be their only out here. And if so, then valid. Nope, okay. They didn't go for it. That's fine. So now I just need to find energy attachments onto Drakloak. Let's start with Recon Directive here. And there's energy attachment to Drakloak. Let's bench Hawlucha here. I don't need other whoopsies. Forgot how that worked. I'm just gonna go 60 onto a gimme ghoul. Because then that gives me a 3 prize turn possibility in boss's orders, that gimme ghoul plus spread damage onto Dreepy. Although that Dreepy needs to not evolve into a Drakloak, and that gimme ghoul needs to be pushed into the active somehow. So, not exactly the highest chances here. Oh, their hand was just full of energies then. That's why they were bricking so hard. They might still... Okay, no. They've unbricked a little here. They got the Goldengo. They must have an energy, a metal energy in hand. I refuse to believe you don't have it when your Energy Search Pro doesn't find it out. But I did get rid of 2 metal energy. I think the other problem here is I just have Budew out. Budew is a menace in this instance just because I always have an out. Oh, this is going to be Munkidori attached dark? Question mark? Wait, if they do that, that's a bit of a throw. Yeah, I think I have this locked up. They need to... Nope. Okay, so they superior energy to get the metal back. They have the knockout on my Dragapult here. How much of their energies does that commit, though? Like, all of it. Yeah, it's their whole hand gone. How many energy are in the discard now? 7? Is this the low energy count build? Actually, no, they probably unprized some energy here. So let's go Fez. Go burn Buddy-Buddy. Bench Dreepy? What else could I potentially bench? Yeah, let's just grab Dreepy, it's fine. Then we go what? Iono. We go Iono. Flip the script. Ooh, so close. Not quite there yet. I'm still not quite there yet. uh, attach other luminous energy. Go Crobat. Dealing... which is going to be 2020. Oh, I should have waited until after my prize card, but yeah. And Itchy Pollen, see if they have a way out of this. Because currently I don't have a way out. I need either Night Stretcher. I need Night Stretcher, that's right. So it wasn't likely for me to draw into an out for Dragapult there, but a bit annoying that I didn't. Because that's two of my regular energies gone plus Neo Upper. It shouldn't be that hard to find the other two regular energies, but it could be. So that's Fez. That's great for me. They take the knockout here. I have misplayed. Go figure. But could have done this so much better. Tis fine. I get to see 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards next turn. With no Arvens, that reduces my outs and only the one Night Stretcher. But there should be a decent chance that I find what I need here. If they go knock out my Drakloak here with Counter Catcher, that would be pretty good. Oh wait, they can't Counter Catcher. They're Itchy Pollen, that's right. Oh, interesting. There it is. Okay. I simply need an energy. If I find the energy, we're fine. I have Bez. I have Munkidori, though that doesn't really help much here. This is happening. Flip the script. There we go. So then we go Recon Directive. I still need to find the other thing that I need, but it's fine. This is always being attached here. We always burn this here. Yeah, I need the other Night Stretcher still. Whoopsies. So that's that done. That's that done. Recon Directive number 2. Nothing. We can get rid of this Dreepy at this point. This whole hand is effectively dead. We go Professor's Research. There we go. And then I guarantee the other dark energy or the other energy attachment next turn. Go Dragapult. This doesn't feel great though, because Munkidori gets the ability to move 30 off. Interesting. I almost need like third Dragapult. It's fine, we're just gonna hope that they don't have it. Do I just prevent Fez draw in that same vein? I guess. I can also bench Zubat here. Hello, TKS Yugi Mon the one. Sorry, I was distracted by sequencing. This is a problem for me, isn't it? Do I just bluff here? Go 30. 30. I think I see the line. Got rid of my other rare candy and Crobat. So then we go. Yeah, we're gonna bluff. what's good streamer? Not a whole ton. Trying to see if this deck has any merit. Let's bring you up to 60. I don't know why I think that's a good idea. 8 energies in the discard. How many are missing? So fire isn't in here. Uh Fighting's there. So it's fire, psychic, and what else? Which archetype are you trying to revive? If they have darkness attached, but both their dark energies aren't here. That would be tricky. Pidgeot control, fair. There is actually a build of Pidgeot control that works. It's just not in a great position right now. It has like the matchups it needs to beat, it doesn't have any sort of reliable answers for, so it just keeps being like, okay, what are we doing? And then being like, all right, just start crying a little. All right, so wait, do I have the win here? If they move the 30 off of Goldengo, yes, you're a believer right now, to be honest. I mean, I never doubt Pidgeot Control's ability to make a comeback, just because, like, it's Pidgeot Control. It always has the ability to make a comeback. But right this moment in time, I struggle to see how it makes a comeback. What's your current idea for fixing it right now? I've seen some pretty interesting ideas in order to make Pidgeot control work again, but I don't know if I've seen any that I think are good yet. Okay, so wait. My opponent misplays here if they move 30 damage off of Goldengo. They would never do that, right? It's probably gonna be... Like, it has to be the 60 HP Dreepy, no? Which is a bit of a pain, because I don't have any other ways of getting Dragapult back, which is a problem. So I need to, think. The angles that one, most decks are playing fighting resistance support Pokemon too. Nobody is expecting it currently, so its matchup threat isn't bad right now. I mean, that's fair. What do they... Oh, okay. My opponent threw. Oh, thank God. Oh, love rather than stuff. That's fair. The way like the current matchup to solve for Pidgeot control is Grimmsnarl. If you can solve the Grimmsnarl matchup, then you're golden, but I guess you're just like, because you need to get rid of all of their damage spread abilities, and as soon as you do that, you're fine. Okay, so there's my fire. We go here. I had to do this in a really freaking messed up way, but it's fine. We got there. Ooh? What's your... Oh, I misplayed. Wait, do I still have a boss? No! I needed to counter catcher first. Oh no. It's fine, actually. We have Iono to 1. Yeah. Get rid of Buddy-Buddy. Can't believe I messed that up. I had game there. It's fine. What's even left in my deck? I have Shaymin, Luminous, Counter Catcher. This is only dealing 10 damage a turn. I don't think I get there in time. Or 40 damage a turn. Can't believe I messed that up. I think this is game. I like... Yeah, I'm going next. This is gonna take forever for them to win regardless. Go behind prizes early and get down Frost Slash with Reversal, Energy, Crystal, and Ire Retreat Lock, Munkidori, or Prize Race late game. They overbench Frost Slash with only one Munkidori, just Retreat Lock Loop with Sudowoodo, and they deal more damage to themselves than they do to me. Fair. More damage to themselves. Yeah. Concede. I can't believe I always forget how counter catcher works when it's most important. You know what? I'm gonna blame that on chat. I was distracted by chat. That's always the correct answer. Go next. Go behind the prize. Oh yeah. Stop recording. Start recording. Am I testing that match pass actually been one of the better ones? Interesting. Where have you been testing? Just online? Process. Only one more 30. They just retreat lock loop with Sudowoodo and they deal more damage to themselves than they do to me. Reserve Soul Energy Crystal. I retreat lock Munkidori. Prize race late game. I guess that makes sense. Am I going first? Done. Yes, I am. Nice. What am I facing? Fire, Grass, Sparkling Crystal. Oh, Eevee box. Especially with the Eevee sleeves, it's Eevee box. Anyways. How worried do I need to be about this Dreepy staying alive? Okay, we're gonna bench this Fez just in case. Especially with the boosted evolution Eevee in the active. Oh my gosh. Bench Fez and just retreat this frickin' Dreepy out of the active. End turn. That's interesting. How does it go decent into Gardevoir? I can see how it does decent into Dragapult. I actually don't even really see that. Do you still run the Turtonator package? What the heck? That's a lot of frickin' Eevees. Oh my gosh. Are they gonna just be trying to Leafy on me here? That's the Clefairy. That's a pain. But I can always... I think they benched that just a tad too early, considering I can just chase that down already. Unless they have Flareon in hand already. In which case, oh boy. But I've never known Pidgeot to have a decent Guardy matchup. Like, they just... You can't really retreat lock them. Everything's able to attack relevantly. Okay, here we go. So we go bam, bam, bam. Makes sense. Do this, do that. Ultra Ball these two away to grab that. I should have Recon Directive first. I guess I wanted to thin my deck out. Let's go Nest Ball. I'm likely to find more Golbats. Go Zubat, Nest Ball. I want another Dreepy. Retreat, Budew. Bam. Overcommit energies and avoid taking KOs. Yeah, that is the game plan. I think the problem is that's the game plan against bad Gardevoir players. Oh, 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 opponent made the classic blunder. Here comes the the insta forfeit. Oh, nope, not quite. Okay. Can I just absolutely decimate opponent here? Let's see here. Recon Directive. I don't want to unbrick them. So let's grab Professor's Research. Go Ultra Ball away, Counter Catcher Iono. I'm not quite ready to start swinging here. So let's just take another turn to set up here because they don't have anything. Go here. And then That's gonna be 50, 100, 80, 60. I can go for the double knockout next turn. I'm just looking for my boss's orders at this point. And I guess Dragapult. I can find those two things. We just burn these buddies at this point. I don't have any Dragapults prized. I need either... Yeah. I'm looking for Golbat, Dragapult, boss's orders next turn. Not that hard to find because I have the Jacq in hand, so I find my Dragapult guaranteed, but I don't think I can find whatchamacallit, Golbat on top of that, or boss's orders. If I do though, we're just chilling. Matchup in my history is even. If they attack with weaker Pokemon, I try and KO, so I boss around until I see about 6-7 energy in play. If they go big on Drifloon or Screamtail, it's basically GG. Fair. Oh, okay. Opponent has messed up because now Counter Catcher is alive out. I repeat, the Counter Catcher is alive. There's a Dragapult. The alarm bells are now going off for my opponent. Here's second Dragapult that matters way less than the first one. Thank you for the follow, random boy. Okay, wait. You're 30. Okay, let's do math. This is 30, 80 HP remaining. Hawlucha gets them down to 60, so I can go Eevee knockout, Eevee knockout, Eevee knockout, thus winning the game. Watch. The sheer aura of this play is going to devastate my opponent. I believe as well. I would need to dedicate if you get a good list, share it with me. Join the Discord. Actually, I don't have a way of linking I'll link the Discord in a sec if you're interested. But I'm curious to see if you find a good Pidgeot control build. Do I Iono here? Because then... So 40, 80, 100? I don't have enough to get it with Iono. So let's just retreat into Dragapult. I think I just straight up evolve into second Dragapult already. The chances they find an out here are absurd. Do this. Go Golbat. This is actually relevant because I need to get this into Crobat plus into like, because if they attach a Bravery Charm, like that's their only way out right now. I like my current list. I'm just trying to find the right balance of tech cards. Fair. I mean, to be fair, Pidgeot control is basically just all tech cards, but grab 3 prizes. There we go. And bam. That's the Discord if you are interested. There's a lot of Lorcana players in there right now because that was like my main content for a while, but they're nice people, I swear. Okay. And that's game. Question mark? I do need to find the boss's orders. And I have no draw power. So no, it's not game. But it is quite devastating. Since I just like go all the damage onto you. And then do what? Like freaking Buddy-Buddy. I guess I just set up third Dreepy. I don't know what else I would do. Eevee box is pretty easy. Yeah, yeah. They can do some stuff, but the fact that they have to bench like a million freaking owls to do those things, like, it's always been, this is just like they cry every time they face this matchup, or every time they have to face Pidgeot control. It'll just dump everything on Clefairy at this point. Like, the way EV Box wins that is by somehow going to only single Flareon and setting it up like turn 2 while bossing your Pidgeys enough until they're able to just win, but yeah, that's not happening that often. Did I win? Am I winner? They don't even one-shot with Clefairy right now. This is devastating. And that's a Fez. Defiance Fest says no to that, actually, lol. True. I forgot about that. Uh, yeah, I assumed there is Defiance Fest. I think I was referring to, what's the word? The Pidgeys themselves. Like, they just want to be getting rid of your Pidgeys before you can set up into Pidgeot and just hope that you brick long enough that they get there. Anyways, this was quite the game. Probably would have been a closer game if they were able to set up at all, but that is how the Pokemon TCG goes sometimes. Let's just end it. Put them out of their misery. Crystal is just equally as devastating. Yes, true. It's funny how Iron Thorns is making a comeback just because Crustal Iron Thorns exist. That's such a goofy deck. I love it so much. I would bring it to like a league fun tournament, but uh there it's auto loses to Guardy basically, and there are too many Guardies. Well, not auto loses. Against Guardy, you're basically just trying to go the quad Thorns game plan and hope that they have no way, or quad Thorns. Kind of a matchup fish. I mean, yeah, that's always been the Iron Thorns existence though. Like, if you face the top 3 decks the whole way through, easy game. If you face one Ethan's Typhlosion, um, good luck. Just have fun. Uh, let me know how that goes for you. Alright, I almost have enough footage for my video. Alrighty, it should be last game for the YouTube. My list, I'm pretty happy with the list of my Draga Bat deck so far. It feels like there's a lot of refinement that still needs to happen with it, but like Rare Candies, like one of Rare Candies been fine. No Arvens has been the surprisingly fine thing. Like, you would think Arvens would be absolutely key for a deck like this, but I've just found that this version really doesn't care about turn 1 Arven. It definitely is there. It has more potential next set with the White Flare and what was it? I can't remember the set names, but with the next set, because you get you get the card that's like search a special energy plus an evolution card. Like, that's just a guaranteed, whatchamacallit, White Flare Black Bolt. Okay. I was I thought so, but I wasn't sure. White Flare Black Bolt. Because then it gets you a guaranteed Dragapult turn, or even Crobat, and then you can start running the Rocket's energy, and actually you can present your opponent with a single prize board state. Yeah. So Dragapult gets good next set again. Broken for Pidgeot 2, lol. Yeah, it's gonna be good for a lot of decks. I think the problem is that the Jellicent is coming out with Black Bolt and White Flare as well. And that thing seems to actually be pretty decent right now. It's just, it feels like old Bennett Guardy when you still had Refinement Curlia, but just, now you have permanent item lock turn 2, which is really strong. Okay, what's my opponent doing here? I have a Drakloak. This is probably Ralts if I had to guess. I don't know what opens Budew Munkidori. It could also be a Dragapult mirror. It's a Dragapult mirror. After this footage, I'm just gonna start grinding Guardy again because there have been so many Dragapult players so far. I've encountered like 0 whatchamacallits Grim Snarls. Hey, that's a control card if I've ever seen it. That's fair. I mean, I don't disagree either. It's just that, I don't know, Pidgeot has to be in response to the meta. And if the meta is a bunch of item locking shenanigans, then like, did they not use supporter? They played Arven. I don't think I can rely on them not having something here. I can't Ultra Ball. Do I Jacq? I don't Jacq. I'm gonna grab Ultra Ball because it's a dead card currently. We can Rescue Board this Zubat just in case. Iono out of my hand to either find energy attachment. There it is. Nothing else, however, so that's fine. And turn. Um, nice. All right, so this is gonna be interesting because they have Budew online and I do not. And I didn't really. I could have Nest Balled for what the heck is what? Do they not know how Hawlucha works? Why did they grab that off of Buddy-Buddy Poffin? uh, it's fine. Maybe they're just spinning their deck. We'll go with that. Okay. What would be great here? Both of my Dragapults are on the bottom of the deck. I want to go up to 3 Dragapults in this deck, or at the very least, more recovery, because that's been one of the more pressing issues I've found with this deck. Yeah, no, White Flare Black Belt's gonna be cool. Hopefully distribution isn't bad for it. I pray. Uh, it's always gonna be bad. At least right now. Gravity Gemstone. That they cannot. Oh, they're going to the. Are they retreating into their other Budew? And then Gravity Gemstoning? I just buy singles as well. But like, I'm still looking for End Zoroarks, and those weren't exactly like a hard card to find. It's just, very expensive. Do I just start swinging with Golbat? I'm tempted. I'm gonna do it. Why not? What in Rome, Because I need to Iono here regardless. Let's go. Bam. Bam. Nice. Nice. Okay, where are all of my gosh dang Dreepies? That is not what I need, game, but I will take it for next turn, I guess. 30, 60. Okay, they can't knock me out next turn. Sick. Confuse Ray. Haha, get confused. They're probably just gonna retreat into other Budew here, but that's all according to plan. So then I just go Munkidori attach Luminous, knockout, knockout. That'd be hilarious if I get that actually. They get their Dragapult here. If they start swinging with Dragapult here, that's also pretty bad for me. But I get the first counter Dragapult swing. which is important, but I have nothing else set up, so this is gonna be pretty sketchy. See, the correct play last turn would have been to just attach to Drakloak so that I wouldn't be in this position. That's pretty bad, but it's fine. If my opponent starts swinging here, however, I actually have decent way of winning. Otherwise it can get pretty suspicious pretty fast. Let's see here. Adrenabrain, I would assume. Oh no, they Adrenabrain my Drakloak. And then they win? Yeah, they win. That's game. Adrenabrain, Drakloak. Nope, they didn't see it. Unless they don't have the energy in hand. Yeah, they didn't see it. Okay, it's fine. Saved by the bell. That's the retreat gone. We're fine. Why are they playing Gravity Gemstone, by the way? I've been so caught up in my attacking with Golbat that I haven't even started to question what my opponent is doing yet. All right, so we go. Let's start. We'll start with Recon Directive. It is really funny. I don't disagree. I just don't understand either, you know? Do I professor's research here? No, I have to Iono. I can't burn all of these resources. Go here. Go here. Yeah. And can I burn all these resources? I only run two of these energies, so no, I cannot. Draws them 3 extra cards, but what the heck? Where are my Dreepy? Where are they? Hello? What happened to my Dreepy? Okay. I won't lie, this isn't great. I can't take the knockout here. That's not actually allowed yet. So that was one Iono. So I started with 2 Iono. Where are all my Dreepies? Wait a second. It's fine. Do I just pass here? I think I just have to pass. I can't, like, do anything else. If I had a Dreepy, it would be nice. Yeah, I just passed. Dreepy's denied, right? Like, I've played 3 Ionos so far, and I haven't shuffled my deck between now and then. So that means they're unironically all at the bottom. Just straight up, all down there, being elusive as ever. And here comes Dragapult. Okay. I can't knock out my Munkidori here, so that means I get to start setting up shenanigans. We'll see. We'll see it. I get the Ultra Ball here, but unironically, okay. The chances I don't draw a Dreepy here off of Professor's research before uh shuffling my deck is pretty high if I use Drakloak. So long as it isn't like triple prize Dreepy. Oh my god. Is it where are they? Where are the Dreepies? Okay, we're just gonna it's fine. We get access to them this way. There's a Dreepy. Go here. Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. I cannot give Neo Upper Energy up here. So that means I have to flip the script first. That's fine. Now I can go... I need to keep this last Iono. What's Night Stretcher doing for me? Absolutely nothing right now. Is Night Stretcher gonna be important in the future? I unironically just get rid of both Professor's research. Okay, so we go Dragapult. Go I've reconned, I've flipped. Go here. Go there. Go here. Do I just... I think I'll go for the play here. What's the damage spread looking like? Not great, not gonna lie. Dusknoir was actually never better. It just wasn't discovered what the better version was until later on in the meta, if that makes sense. I don't want to leave. Oh, but they're bench locked right now. I just like set up all of these for a Giga turn, no? And do I Iono here? Let's not Iono. Let's just go Phantom Dive. Go 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. It did. It probably always was going to, just because giving up prizes was always actually a pretty big deal. The high roll with Dusknoir was just that like it let you do so much shenanigans. Like it was absurd the amount of shenanigans you could get away with Dusknoir. So how are they gonna move damage around here? This is kind of an important way of doing this. They are going to kill my Munkidori, however. And that's a problem, because that means they can kill a Drakloak after. I need to re-bench Munkidori. Yeah. Re-bench Munkidori. Night Stretcher for Munkidori to try and find another Luminous. How many Luminous do I have left? I have 1 left in the deck? That's not happening. Okay. This is a great, awfully bad, horrific spot to be in. What is the play? It's basically going to be find another Dreepy. Yeah, okay. I see the play. I see the play. It opened up my eyes. I saw the play. Yeah, I just have to Iono here. So find other Dreepy. find an energy. Oh my god. No, wait, we still have flipped the script. Okay, that counts. That's a Dreepy. If you squint hard enough. Go here. There's Dreepy. Go here. I should have checked to see if my rare candy was still in deck. Hilariously, I think it's gonna be Counter Catcher Dragapult, dump all damage onto Dragapult. Does that make sense? No. First off, this goes here. Second off, do we go here? Like, I need rare candy next turn. I did Iono. Let's just do it this way. I guess effectively what I'm looking for is for them to whiff attachment for turn, which I think is valid. Do I go for the Hawlucha play here? No. I need to try and remove all damage from their side of the board. Yeah, exactly. Like, once you pop the Dusk Noirs, you need to make sure that you're winning from there. Okay, we're taking a 4-prize turn. I think I need to set up this Budew for 2 prizes, which just involves dumping the last 40 onto it. Yeah. So now there's everything. I need rare candy. I don't even... Do I still run rare candy in this deck? I'm pretty sure I do. So that's Drakloak dead. If they don't kill Drakloak, that's fine by me. They kill Fez. That's devastating. Grab Coast Duster being a thing. That's fair. Oh, wait, can they kill both? 50, 40? No. That's 90 HP. So they're killing my Dreepy then, which is a mistake. Unless... Why would they leave damage up? Rip double turbo, rip double turbo. My cloth deck. Dead before its time. Okay. So. There's a chance. It's not a particularly great one, but they did take the 3-prize turn, which was condition number 1 here. Condition number 2 is I high roll like a freaking filthy cheater here. Okay. So we have the counter catcher. How many cards can I see this turn? I don't have out to Dragapult or Rare Candy yet. But we have energy attachment. It didn't do nothing. It was pretty strong though. We gotta admit. Okay. So bring up Munkidori. Play Hawlucha. Go spread. And we pray. Didn't get there. Any way of living? Any livers? Did I even have rare candy still? I did. We didn't draw into it. Unfortunate. Could I have filtered my hand more there? Or my deck more? With Buddy-Buddy maybe? Can I grab anything off of Buddy-Buddy? No, that wouldn't have changed anything. Okay, unfortunate. Do this. Recon Directive. There's a Neo Upper. Buddy-Buddy. I even draw into an out for it. Although, if they had... Nah. Nah. Okay. Smack them for 70. Good game. Alright, let's do a deck review. Let's see what can be changed. Stopped recording. It was strong, but by the end of its lifespan, it wasn't being played much anymore aside from Cloth Terrapagos or Control. Cloth Terrapagos was really strong, though. But yes, I know what you mean. Like, double colorless by itself wasn't a problem. And Cloth Terrapagos was so fun. I loved that deck. But, like, Double Turbo just enables quite a bit in terms of what becomes broken in the meta. So I understand why they were like, okay, we gotta rotate this. And like, we gotta rotate this. They didn't reprint it in any of the recent sets. We'll probably get a reprinting soon enough, though. But soon enough could mean like next set or 2 years from now. Like, how do I have 4 Electivires? What? Where did I get them all from? I love pack opening. Yeah. I'm sad about it too. I'm with you. It was my favorite deck to win my league challenges with. And by win my league challenges with, I mean the singular league challenge that I brought it to. Shout out to the 2 Raging Bolt players I faced along the way. They were the stepping stones for my success in getting first place. Okay. So, Draga Bat. Shaymin needs to be in here. I want more recovery. I want less Zubats. Yeah. Let's cut a Zubat. Maybe double rare candy is correct. We'll go another Night Stretcher. Yo. That takes dedication. The Swine. Oh my gosh. Love that card. Sucks that isn't that great. Like, there are ways of making it good, but like either having to spend the time to set up a Garganackle or a Blaziken is not fun. Alright. Why am I not using Fancy Shaymin? I have 2 of them. Okay. I hate all of the Dragapult full arts though. This one's fine. This one's meh. I just like the default for that. I wish there were full arts of these versions, but I can understand why they only did it for the Evos. I don't need to run ugly Crobat art. And then let's go full art Munkidori. Alright, now, how do we adjust the deck? Triple Jacq feels excessive. Do you know what version of Mamoswine were you running? The Quaquaval version or the Garganack? Well, I think most people have moved away from the Garganackle version just because the Quaquaval lets you get both a draw engine into play and an energy accelerator. Like if you get 2 Quaxwell up, how do I remember these names? It is Quaxwell, right? Oh, that's trainers. Blaziken Swine? Okay, that one also makes sense. I am always partial to the up-tempo plus energy carnival Quaquaval lines. Just because it gives you your draw power and stuff. too easy to snipe. You have a 70 HP one. That's usually typically good enough because you can evolve it pretty fast in Mamoswine. But yeah. I gotta say, I've played like literally 2 games ever with Mamoswine, so I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. Mulus Guardy or Budulus Guardy? Let's do Budulus Guardy and bully all of these Dragapult players as I chill here and think about my Draga Bat deck. So Draga Bat was working out pretty well. I misplayed one game where I could have won against that Goldengosh had I not misplayed. Then I'm a Manaswine believer. I got a list I believe in. Nice. Would you bring Mamoswine to a regionals? That's the real question. I'm wondering if I want to do the regional circuit next year. I guess it comes down to where I'm at financially at that point in time. Not like it's that expensive to travel to regionals, but it's also like it adds up. Okay, this is certainly a hand. Am I going first or second? My opponent is going first. Oh my gosh. It's time. Absolutely, for the love of the swine. Fair. There are so many. I I've never personally understood it, but like there are so many Pokemon players that just love playing meme tier stuff. I've never been that partial to it. Team Rocket's, oh my god, if we lose to Team Rocket's Porygon Z, I'm retiring. Why did they grab the Mimikyu? Just as a pivot, I guess? Porygon? Yeah, it can hit for 400 damage after like 20 turns have passed. I tried making a Porygon deck, I swear, but it's so jank. It just I've never found a way to make it work. Also, we have 4 viewers on Twitch right now. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay. Secret box maybe changes my play here. Need to keep an energy. Lol. Let's go 1, 2. I haven't prize checked yet. I won't need Lily's Clefairy in this match. Let's do this. Grab Buddy-Buddy, Bravery. Oh, wait. TM Evo. Let's not mess up here now. Probably Arven. Yeah, just Arven this turn. And then Professor's Research next turn. Okay. Bump the factory. We can Arven for Urban Vessel, another TM Evo. Go Urban Vessel away Psychic for Dark Psychic. Hatch Dark because I don't have to fear the Porygon player quite yet. I'm not gonna lie. Go Ralts. Artisan. We don't need third Ralts. I think I just start getting. We'll grab Screamtail. Drifloon is prized. Let us remember this. And they conceded. Okay. Yeah, I'm just like, I want to climb ladder right now. And what better way to climb ladder than freaking Guardy when there's a bunch of Dragapult players running around? Oh my gosh, it's so late. Should maybe... Do I want to go to trade night? Maybe. How long have I been streaming for? Only an hour and 38 minutes? Ah, that's fine. Do you want to go first? No. Womp, womp. You just go what? I know that meme. Oh, everything's a little cursed right now. Do I push up Clefairy? I think I push up Clefairy. Am I going first or second? Second. I'll push up Clefairy. Know what? No, we ball. We have Arven in hand, so it doesn't actually matter. If this is a donk deck out of nowhere, okay, it's Garchomp. Alright, so we're fine. So we just go Arven for Buddy-Buddy plus another TM Evo. Arven Vessel away Evo. Don't bench Clefairy. It's a dead card in this matchup. And go from there. Card Shop is very scary for this deck, however. Okay, so Nest Ball, Munkidori, Arven, Buddy-Buddy, TM Evo, Arven Vessel away. Actually, I need to chill on using the Arven Vessel because I don't have a discard source for it. Unless I go Arven for Ultra Ball. Uh, there's a possibility there. Uh, what's the right play here? What's a Psychic? I think I'm always getting rid of this Psychic with Arven Vessel, grabbing double Psychic. And we're always Arvening here. And then the question is for what? You go Secret Box? I don't mind Secret Box here. Secret Box for like, so discard all of this, get 2 Psychics in the discard, bring me up to 3. What do I have prize? No Curlius prize, so that means I can go double evolve on bench here. Yeah, I like Secret Box here. And then, do we grab Bravery Charm yet? Nah. We want to filter my deck out of some of these TM Evos. So then we go Secret Box, TM Evo, Psychic, grabbing the last TM Evo, Artisan. Right. Well, okay, it's not actually that unfavored of a matchup anymore. It's close. It's just that, like, not many people enjoy playing Guardy, right? It's like Professor's Research next turn? Yeah. Professor's Research, and we need to grab the Buddy-Buddy. Let's not throw. Oh, I should have kept 1 Psychic in hand, but that's fine. Buddy-Buddy. Ralts. Attach Dark. Attach TM Evo. I don't even need to play Artisan here, right? But, like, what do they find off of Artisan that's relevant? So I think I'm fine with playing Artisan and just start filtering through some of my deck here. Grab Munkidori. And go Evo. There might have been a more consistent play there to like always guarantee Guardy next turn by keeping Arven in hand this turn. I should have also have attached this TM Evo. It's fine. I'm throwing. Fair, I guess fun factor is a contributor. It's more of like, it's less fun factor. It's more of like people are like, oh, best deck, don't play. Yeah, exactly. Uh, it's a weird thing in the Pokemon TCG where people kind of move away from meta just all the time. And I understand like there's a lot of psychology that goes into that. But, you know, if you're trying to win a lot, you need to actually go and uh you know, play the best decks. Ooh, I am gonna be going to trade night. Okay. This is gonna be interesting matchup. Bench, Screamtail, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people enjoy anti-meta in the Pokemon TCG. I think that's my thesis statement. Okay. So I can't kill you, which is a problem slightly. Let's get rid of Shaymin Iono. Grab Guardy. So we got turn 2 Guardy online. I wouldn't have been able to kill you anyways. Well, control is just because I like every time I bring control to my locals, more people crash out than any other deck I play, but yeah, like the reason why control is so frustrating is sort of twofold. Where do I need to start removing these Garchomps? How about Cynthia's Roserade? That feels less important. Um, let's just get rid of a Gabite here. It's also partially because of like it kind of breaks the unspoken rules of Pokemon where it's like, okay, I'll hit you, you hit me, we're one big family. And then something the give the dog a bone, this old man came rolling home. Uh it's just that due to the game plan being often running the clock and decking your opponent out, it can be a little tilting, you know? It's just like, okay. I received 100 messages today. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. There's more to it psychologically. Like, but the A of, well, no, you got it. They don't like losing control over a game. Like that's it. People are just like, oh, this is awful. Which kind of fair, but am I gonna get unfair stamped already? I think I'm fine with this so long as I mean that helps. I can Super Rod back in Scream Tail, go for a knockout on a Roserade. I like Control because it's really fun to think of the chess pieces that need to move around in order to win with the deck. Uh, Counter Catcher, that's not live right now. Okay, we're just gonna Super Rod back in Scream Tail, Dark Energy, that's it. Go Artisan, Scream Tail. I just dropped my phone. My platypus flippers just fumbled it everywhere. And then we're gonna kill this freaking Spiritomb and go from there. This is unironically like a bad matchup for me though. I need to kill the things around Garchomp rather than try and go for the Garchomp itself. Well, that helps. They knock out Screamtail again. That will be quite annoying. I need, unironically, much damage do I need? I can hit 320 with Drifloon. Ugh, this is a wild matchup. You're basically, to win this matchup, you usually just hope that they don't set up in time, but if they do, good luck. There's another Spiritomb. Okay, I need to kill these freaking Roserades now, just so that my Guardy doesn't die for free. Should be fine. Kill Roserades. Okay, Arven does... What shenanigans can I do with Arven? I'm at 3 energies. Dark Energy gets the kill on Roserade at this point. I need 2 kills, 2 Munkidori attachments. Let's go Arven for Arven Vessel, Bravery Charm. I have another Munkidori in the deck. I'm trying to get triple Munkidori now. Counter Catcher is never going to be live for me at this point, so let's do this. Go Bam Bam. I didn't play during the Rapid Strike era, so I don't know what I was missing out on. Grab you. Start looping these frickin' Scream Tails. Go here. Go here. Retreat into Scream Tail. Attach. And then what do I need to knock out? I need to knock out Roserade. I need 5 damage counters on you. That's not really possible to get. Let's get Munkidori involved. Go Adrenabrain. 30 onto this. Interesting. I mean, Guardy was like that for a bit. I miss Refinement Curlius sometimes. That deck was way too broken, though. Oh, I should maybe change my title. I think I'm gonna stop after this. I'm just like thinking about Draga Bat at this point. Like, what was the way forward? So yeah, then I get rid of another Roserade. If they had kept their power weights to use onto Spiritomb, I would have like nothing here. But they did not, so I have some potential here. I don't have any more spread I can do, however. But Spiritomb's only able to deal 190, correct? Yeah. Only 190. Yo, what the heck? Yup. See, I played sporadically between the Pokemon eras. The last era I played in before coming back in it was right after Twilight Masquerade got released that I came back, but the last era I played in was Zoroark GX. That was a fun deck. I loved that. I miss it sometimes. It was so broken though. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna go for the Psychic, I think. 60. Yeah, it's gonna be 60. Well, no, I can't go for that. I just go for the Guardy at this point. I am pretty dead draw, though. It's fine. But I need some help soon, game. 1, 2, 3. But I think at this point in time, we are almost there. Because now I just spread 60 onto Spiritomb. And then I punch. And then if they take a knockout next turn, I have Counter Catcher. I think this is GG. There's still a lot of shenanigans that need to happen here. Like, first off, I'm not one-shotting Garchomp yet. If they knock out a Munkidori, that can be pretty devastating. 260, 290. They're one-shotting Guardy, which is a problem. We're so close, though. I'm almost there. I need just some card that gives me an out here. Oh. 190. How much are they dealing? I can't do the quick math. 250. 280. Oh, it's exactly 310. Would you look at that? So yeah, I need to win next turn. Oh, it's also Dark Week. I'm before that. Kieran? For what? Ah, I see. It's fine. I just always get there. Oh, okay. I mean, that helps. Okay. We can now retreat Guardy into... Can I get... Nah, it's just... Why? I think they just confused themselves. It happens. So now I keep Guardy alive. Yeah, otherwise this would have been a really sketchy matchup. Do I just attach Bravery Charm to the Drifloon? No. We go Iono. So my opponent can never win next turn, so I just need to draw as many cards as possible. Let me attach this Psychic to Drifloon to potentially give me more things to play around with. Then we just move all this damage off of Guardy. 210. Yeah. So we start off by knocking out Spiritomb. Well, that just happened. Yeah, sorry. My paid actors showed up a little late. I don't know what they were doing. Then do this. Now, I am now ahead in prizes, which is a problem because that turns on their counter catcher. But it's fine. Smack them for 120. Unfortunate that I haven't been able to find second Guardy for ages now. Gosh. Where is she? Where is she? Ah! Anyways. I have a few ways of winning now. Because 90 damage spread here wins. Another Garchomp. Wowee. Are they just going to attack with last Garchomp? That would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense. And then at this point, what do I do? Oh, there goes Guardy. Okay. Can I draw into something? Please, game? It would be so kind of you. That works. How well does that work? Pokemon. It works somewhat. What's left in here? Man, my deck is just filled with great stuff at this point. What do I wish to do here? I could have gone a second Night Stretcher. This would be fine. Wait. I just won. I'm blind. I I didn't even register what happened. Okay. Well, good game, opponent. Do you see the lethal here? I see the lethal here. Viewers at home, do you see the winning play? It involves this button right here. Garchomp forced them to draw the rest of their deck. Alrighty. Okay, well, this has been a fun stream. I guess I can collect this. I need to go do things. Go do things, see people, be devious, have fun, be safe, blah blah blah. Go enact world domination, all the fun stuff. So we're gonna end here. We're going to the end screen. I'm tired. That was a good session. Oh wait, before we do that, we need to check. Okay, now that I've moved away from the deck, what else, like what is this deck missing? 3 Jacq feels fine. Quad Buddy-Buddy, it almost feels like I want another Nest Ball, however. Then we have just an absurd amount of Pokemon search. We don't have any outs to this rare candy other than just raw drawing into it, which is basically the out we have for a lot of different stuff. This deck, okay. So finishing thoughts on Draga Bat, it's a really solid deck. Next format. When we get the supporter card that lets you search your deck for a special energy plus a Pokemon evolution, this deck's consistency goes up through the roof because then you can just find whatever the heck you need at any given moment. But right now, it's able to win. It's just there are better versions of Dragapult to be playing. This is by far not the best version. So that's the finishing thoughts on Dragapult Crobat. I forgot the name of Crobat for a sec. I hope to see you all in the next video. Oh, goodbye. And that's the video wrapped up. Okay, end screen. Alrighty, thank you for the follow, Random Boy, and then the 2 other people that were watching me play Draga Bat left as soon as I started playing Guardy, which was funny. Which, like, fair enough. They came here to see Draga Bat, not Guardy. But that's gonna be it from me. I hope to see you all next time. If you are interested in knowing when I am next streaming, you're already in the Discord, but join the Discord, should be in the description down below. I will share deck lists and stuff like that there. Okay. Bye.